Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla TV. We can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Nexx XR2 Carbon Helmet, available at RevZilla.com. The Nexx XR2 Carbon is their top of the food chain race thoroughbred, and it is a huge departure from the original XR1. Completely new helmet. Forget what you knew about Nexx helmet other than the fact that they're a premium manufacturer coming out of Portugal. We're actually really happy to have them back at RevZilla. They've grown tremendously in Europe, and their new line is much more premium focused, and again, they've redesigned it. If we look at it, this is the XR2 Carbon. Now there is an X Matrix version out there, which is that tri-comp, that fiberglass and resins. This is full carbon fiber, but they have painted it. So remember, this is the pure graphic. There's some other graphics. There's also going to be your stock colorway, and you're coming in north of that $500 mark. But you're looking at a helmet that at first glance, and from a usage standpoint, is designed for the tuck. Do not buy this if you're planning on riding in an upright position, or if you're gonna kinda, sorta, maybe ride aggressively. It's like, take this to the track. This is DOT ECE rated. It is full carbon fiber. It comes in around the 3-pound mark, but you're paying a premium for that. You're investing. And remember, Nexx has some other helmets that use similar technology, but are built for different configurations, right? So you have the XT1, which is going to be suited for sport and sport touring riding, 3/4 upright, a little bit more flexible, similar technology. And then there's the XD1, which is similar technology in a more dual sport or adventure format. This bad boy is meant for track days and racing. That's why it's so light, and that's the configuration. Again, you're looking at 250 plus degree field of view. You're looking at north of 70-degree field of view vertically. Again, really staying with ergonomics, aerodynamics, and a viewport theme that is suited to be chin on the tank. I'm gonna stop there. The other things to continue to think about with regard to fit really do address some of our key issues with some of the predecessors in the Nexx line. The original XR1 was really long and narrow, and it actually was really tight around the ears, and it was hard to get on and off. What they've done is they've completely redesigned the interior. It's now CoolMax, it's a 3D shape, and they've given you ergonomics that are gonna work in that tuck, but they're gonna be closer to that intermediate oval fit shape for the American market. A little bit longer front to back, a little bit slightly long, but they're not extreme. And you do have, what's nice about it, it's included, is multiple pads. They call this the Ergo Fit System, and these are going to be different millimeter pads that fit on the side and fit on the front and back of the helmet. And what they're going to allow you to do is really fine-tune the fit. 4mm pad, a 10mm pad, and again, you have the ability to really work to get it just right for your head, because normally all of our heads are going to be different. Even if you're an intermediate oval, you might be a slightly different intermediate oval than someone else. Keep in mind, we do ship for free over 39 bucks, and as always, I'd love it if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions, and your feedback on the new XR2 helmet. More importantly, I'd love to hear if you're as excited as we are about where they took this. They got a lot right on this helmet. Now, looking at the exterior, let's work our way in. Full carbon fiber. There's no fiberglass in this. This is not tri-composite. Full carbon fiber, 3-pound mark. That's where you're at with this bad boy. I'm gonna stop there. That is extremely lightweight. Configuration, we talked about the tuck. Looking at the positioning of the vents. Looking at the way that the spoiler integrates. Again, everything is suited to create stability as well as minimize the drag that's going to want to pull your helmet up when you're in that tuck position. You have that lip at the back that is replaceable. And again, what I really like about the vent scheme on this helmet is it's very easily found with a set of gloves. It's very small. They almost come to points, and it's a 2-position chimney vent on the front. 1, 2, and then you also have a vent down here along the mouth, which is going to vent to the face. It's going to vent to the shield, and again, that's easily found as well because they give you these little peaks. They're almost like little mini fangs that stick out. It's actually rubberized, has a really cool feel to it. Now, if we look at the optically correct shield, it is a Lexan shield. It is a flat shield where it needs to be. It's going to eliminate distortion. Notice that it comes stock with tear-off posts, but the beauty is, and it's hard to pick it up, there's a Pinlock's Max Vision lens that comes stock in the box that we have installed here. So you're getting the true anti-fog of the Pinlock system that you're getting as part of a package deal, which is a really, really nice touch. If we open it, they've redesigned the vent at the bottom. Notice the detent down there. It's going to have a city position, and you're going to slide it up, a couple detents to work with. And then what they've also done here is they've given you this generation 3 of the fast shot system, which is how you're going to remove it. Now, in the previous version, you used to go quarter turn up, remove the side plate, and this thing would fly across the street. Now what you have the ability to do is remove it, remove the other side, and then when you move it slightly, it's gonna pop off. So again, they're just being really thoughtful about how they're designing it, and they're making it very functional, knowing that there's a handful of guys that are gonna be in a race scenario where you might come in and pit, you need a quick change on your shield. Again, they're doing it in a way that you can control the environment. The nice part about it too, and I'm gonna open up one more time, is you have a nice big gasket sealing in this eye port. So again, you're gonna get a minimization of wind noise. If you get caught in inclement weather, it's gonna do a good job at sealing it out. And notice you do have the breath guard, which is removable in here as well. And you can see that big port for ventilation that's coming up from the chin vent that's gonna vent up to the shield there. Now, if we slide it around to the back, you're gonna see our big spoiler across the back that almost has a rubberized finish to it. It is sitting atop of some venturi vents. Remember, fast moving sphere moving through the air creates a vacuum back here. That's gonna suck warm, moist air out of your helmet and back away. And you do have some additional grills here along the back as well that are gonna continue that extraction factor and keep you cool, keep you comfortable while you're riding. Now, if I turn it on its ear, and remember, this is the pure graphic. It's gonna be a mixture of metallics, it's a mixture of gloss, and it's gonna be a mixture of kind of that reflective finish. We move to the bottom. Again, a lot going on here. Notice spoiler in the back, spoiler in the front. We're gonna have a chin curtain that's fully removable, doesn't have to stay in one place. I've already told you about the Ergo Fit System that allows you to tune it. What you're also seeing, light reflectivity across the back, a full Coolmax liner, which is going to be wicking, going to be extremely comfortable, antimicrobial, it's a high-end liner, and then you have an emergency cheek pad removal system that's baked in. So if you're out cold, Johnny EMT can get these out without moving your head, hopefully, and allow them the ability to stabilize your neck. Now, if we look at it, this ties in with our gripe from the past, which was how it interfaced with your ears and how it felt when it was on. Fully 3D. Notice the nice cradle to this. It has a nice curve. It's going to support the jawline, be a little bit of a different density up here around the ear, and it also support a cutout for a speaker pocket. But I'll tell you, if you're buying this helmet and then you're going to go put a 3D or put a Bluetooth unit hanging off the side, you're kind of wasting the fact that you bought an aggressive, aerodynamically stable, and quiet race-oriented helmet. Again, anything you're hanging off the side is just going to act as a sail. Moving on the other side, you saw how I pulled that out without using the emergency cheek pad removal system, and the way that ties together, again, very comfortable. Now, with regard to my comfort liner itself, it removes from the back very simply. Again, they're minimizing snaps and pressure points when you get into the comfort liner, which is going to interface with your scalp. As I move up towards my brow, 3 points of connection. And again, they're doing the same thing. I want to make sure you can get a shot of this here. Pulling out these snaps allow you to not have to have those snaps in the brow. If they put two big beefy snaps right here, when you're racing, you would feel them over a 20-lap race or however far you're going. Again, they're trying to do everything they can to minimize the distraction factor and maximize the comfort. If we look at it, 3D in its design, lots of cutaways for weight savings, lots of cutaways for air ventilation. Remember, Coolmax is cream of the crop when it comes to interiors for helmets. You're able to run this bad boy under some water, just let it out, set it air dry for 5 minutes, and you'll be good to go. When it comes to the guts, again, you're going to notice big ventilation channels on the inside of the helmet. Again, starting with those venting ports and moving the air around the back, extracting through the bottom, extracting through the rear extractors. Again, giving you the best chance for circulation while staying quiet, while staying extremely light and compact, and while staying in a tuck. So the next step in your journey is to click right here. Read other rider reviews of the new Nexx XR2 Carbon at RevZilla.com. Remember, this is the pure graphic. There are other graphics and solids available as well. Remember, in the next line, XT1 is sport and sport touring. XR2 is going to be race. XD1 is going to be that sport or multi-season touring, and it's going to be that adventure option with the Peak as well. Keep that in mind. As always, we're going to ship for free over 39 bucks. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Make a good choice. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.